Hello dear friends and a warm welcome. In this video you will get important multiple choice questions on algae. This is the second part of the MCQ series on algae. In first part 15 questions have already been discussed and in this part you will get 20 questions on the topic algae. Algae topic is usually asked in examination. There are number of questions from this topic. So this is very important for your exams. So watch this video till end. Myself, Dr. Tripti Malika Ahuja. I am your guide, tutor and mentor for the subject Biology, Microbiology, Life Sciences and Biological Sciences. In the playlist, you will find there are a number of videos which will help in your examination. If you are new to the channel, then do subscribe it and don't forget to press the bell icon so that you can get the notifications of all the new videos. Now before I start, I suggest you to take out a paper and pen and draw this table on the paper. There question number 16 and question number 35 you can write, and these are the multiple choice questions. So there are total of the 4 options, out of which only a single option is correct. I will read the question and then the option. The option which you feel is correct you can write in the front of the question, and I will also tell you the correct answer. If you answer it correctly, then you can give yourself 1 mark, and at the end you can calculate your score. The question number 1, and here in the series the question number 16. Volvox and Chlamydomonas are similar because A. They are filamentous. B. They are diploid thalloid. C. They are diploid. D. Both of them are motile. So here the figure of Chlamydomonas and Volvox is shown. You can see that in the Chlamydomonas there are 2 anterior flagella, and Volvox is a colonial algae. In the colony there are a number of the Volvox cells, and each of the Volvox cell is motile by the means of the flagella. So option D is correct. Question number 17. Hydrocolloid carrageen is obtained from. This question has been asked in the NEET exam in the year 2022, and the option A. Chlorophycaceae and Pheophycaceae. B. Pheophycaceae and Rhodophycaceae. C. Rhodophycaceae only. D. Pheophycaceae only. The carrageen is hydrocolloid. It is a water holding substance produced in large amount by red algae, and commercially it is produced from the chondrus, which is a red algae. So here the option C is correct. Question 18. Which of the following is incorrectly matched? Again, this exam came in NEET 2022. The option A. Arctocarpus fucoxanthin. B. Ulothrix mannitol. C. Porphyra floridans starch. D. Volvox starch. Here on the left side there is the name of the algae. On the right side there are the result material which are written, and out of this 1 pair is incorrect. So the incorrect pair is B. Ulothrix mannitol. Ulothrix does not contain mannitol, but it contains a starch. Mannitol is present in the case of the Pheophycaceae, the brown algae, and Ulothrix is a member of the green algae. Question 19. Blue-green algae comes under. This question is taken from the NCERT textbook. A. Monera. B. brown algae. C. protist. D. plantae. And the correct one is the A. Monera. Cyanobacteria or the blue-green algae, these are the bacteria which also fix nitrogen, and they are included in the kingdom Monera. Question number 20. In the given diagram, some of the algae have been labeled as A, B, C, D and E. Choose the correct option to identify these alga. Again, this is from the NCERT textbook, and it is important to do all the questions of NCERT because these are sometimes directly asked in the examination. So this figure shows the algae A, B, C, D, E, and you have to identify this. The options shows that these can be Dictyota, Polysifonia, Porphyra, Fucus, Laminaria. Naming these as different A, B, C, D, E, 4 options are prepared here. Out of this, one option is correct. So let's see these one by one. The A is actually Dictyota. Dictyota, these are the brown algae, and these are dichotomously branched. Then B is the Polysifonia, these are filamentous red algae. C is Porphyra, these are seen as sheets, have filamentous rhizoids. And then the D is Laminaria. Laminaria, these are the brown algae. These are having a broad leaf which is called lamina, and it also has a stalk. The E is Fucus. They have the irregular thallus and their blade is dichotomously branched. So when we say that A is Dictyota, B is Polysifonia, C is Porphyra, D Laminaria, and E Fucus, then the option 3 is correct. Next question number 21. Botanical name of sea palm is. This is a very straightforward, very easy question. A. Polysifonia, B. Posteltia, C. Octocarpus, D. Macrocystis. The correct one is the option B, which is the Posteltia. Now, the next question, the question number 22. The spores of diatoms resulting from syngamy are A. Autospore, B. Oxospore, C. Androspore, D. Zygospore. The diatoms sexual reproduction is rare. Usually there is vegetative propagation by fragmentation. When there is sexual reproduction, that is by the gametic meiosis, the zygote which is formed, that is called the oxospore. So B option, oxospore, is correct. Question number 23. Which of the following algae is responsible for the red color of the Red Sea? This question has been asked in the AIIMS Entrance exam in the year 2018, and yes, the Red Sea is actually red. The option A is Chlamydomonas broi, B. Trichodesmium erythraeum, C. Ulothrix zonata, D. None of the above. The correct answer is the B. Trichodesmium erythraeum, which is actually a blue-green algae, and it has the pigment which is the phycoerythrin, so that's why there is the red color. Question number 24. Sargasso Sea is named after an algae Sargassum, which is a option A. Green algae, B. Brown algae, C. Red algae, D. Blue-green algae. The correct option here is the brown algae Sargassum. It belongs to the order Fucates. Question 25. Which of the following is present in blue-green algae? A. Starch, B. Synovian starch, C. Anipolysaccharide, D. Floridian starch. We know that blue-green algae is called cyanobacteria and the reserved material is Synovian starch. So the option B is correct. Question 26. Cephaloreus is an epiphytic green algae. B. A parasitic green algae. C. A freshwater green algae. D. Colorless red algae. The correct one is the B. A parasitic green algae. Question 27. The pyrenoids are made up of A. Proteinaceous center and starchy sheath. B. Core of protein surrounded by fatty sheath. C. Core of starch surrounded by protein sheath. D. Core of nucleic acid surrounded by protein sheath. Pyrenoids, these are present in the case of the green algae, and they have a protein center which is surrounded by a starchy sheath. So the option A is correct. Question number 28. Heterocysts are A. Green and thin-walled, B. Green and thick-walled, C. Colorless and thin-walled, D. Colorless and thick-walled. Heterocysts, they are present in the blue-green algae, also called the cyanobacteria, and these are the site for nitrogen fixation. These have the thick cell walls and they don't have the color. So the option D, colorless and thick-walled, is correct. Question number 29. Carpogonia is the female sex organ of which of the following algae? A. Chlorophycota, B. Xanthophycophyta, C. Chirosophycophyta, D. Rhodophycophyta. The Carpogonia, it is the female organ present in the red algae. It has got the reproductive nucleus. So the option D, Rhodophycophyta, is correct. Question 30. Photosynthetic pigments common to all algae. A. Chlorophyll B and beta carotene. B. Chlorophyll A and beta carotene. Chlorophyll A and B. D option, chlorophyll and xanthophyll. We know that the photosynthetic algae, they differ in the pigments which they have, and all the algae, they have chlorophyll A and they also have beta carotene. Chlorophyll A acts as a reaction center and carotene allows the wide range of light absorption. So the option B, chlorophyll A and beta carotene, is correct. Question 31. Stonewort is the common name of A. chara, B. chlorella, C. laminaria, and D. polysyphonia. Stoneworts is a common name of A. chara. These are the very large algae. They are the macroalgae, brown algae visible to the naked eye. Question number 32. Green algae are considered as the ancestors of higher plants due to their resemblance with higher plants in A. pigments, B. cell wall, C. stored food, D. all of the above. All the options are correct. So here the correct one is D. all of the above. Question number 33. The number of flagella produced by motile cells in A. members of Phaeophycota is greater than the members of Oomycota. B. members of Oomycota is greater than the members of Pheo. It should be not myco, but it should be Phycota. Okay. The option C, members of Phaeophycota, is approximately equal to members of Oomycota, and D, none of the above. Phaeophycota, these are the brown algae. They have got two unequal flagella, and Oomycota, these are the fungus-like organism. They also have got two flagella. One flagella is whiplash, ornamented, and other is smaller and smooth. The option C is correct. Question 34. Which algal division never reproduces by the motile flagellated cells among any of its members? A. chlorophyta, B. gyrosophyta, C. phaeophyta, and D. rhodophyta. The red algae rhodophyta, they don't produce any flagellated spores throughout the asexual reproduction, and in the sexual reproduction both the male and female gametes, these are non-motile. So correct answer is option D, rhodophyta. Question number 35, the last question. Which of the following statement is correct? Now listen to these statements and understand this very carefully. A. All members of photolithotropic autotrophs are also members of algae, but not all members of algae are members of photolithotropic autotrophs. B. All members of algae are also members of photolithotrophic autotrophs, but not all members of photolithotrophic autotrophs are members of algae. C. All members of photolithotrophic autotrophs are members of algae. D. No member of photolithotrophic autotrophs is a member of algae. Now, first of all, understand the meaning of the term photolithotrophic autotrophs. So obviously these are the organisms which are carrying out the photosynthesis. So they are preparing the food in the type of the carbohydrate. And photo stands in the presence of light. Litho stands for the type of the electron donor, which is the inorganic. So algae, these are photolithoautotrophic because they carry out the photosynthesis, they prepare the carbohydrate in the presence of the light, and the electron donor is the inorganic compound, and in the case of algae it is the water molecule. And same is in the case of the plants. So photolithotrophic autotrophs includes algae as well as the plants. So when we examine all these statements carefully, then it comes to that the statement B is correct because all members of algae are also photolithotrophic autotrophs. But in addition to the algae, there are also the plants which are included in the photolithotrophic autotrophs. So the option B is correct. So these were the important MCQs, the 20 MCQs in the part 2 and 15 MCQs in the part 1. This will be helpful for the preparation of your exams. So that's all for now. Bye. Take care and all the best for your exams. Stay tuned.